Oh, hey, it's nice to see you again. I got here a tiny bit early then, I guess. I didn't realize it's not even 10 yet. I wanted to get a table away from other people, but it's fairly dead in here anyways. So, how have you been? Has work been any better recently, or... Oh, okay, right into it. Yes, I am, a vampire. And vampires are real. What is... Sorry, is that a list of questions? Is this an explanation or an interview? Alright, an interview. You look like a little journalist with your notepad and pen. And an interview with a vampire sounds like an odd novel. Okay, I'll stay on topic and won't stall. I couldn't really help but notice, though, that you don't seem upset with me. I'm honestly surprised about how things left off. You did not overreact. Your reaction was justified. I mean, you were in a panic from cutting your hand, and then I put you under, but not enough, so you woke up to me, fangs and red eyes and all, drinking blood from your cut. Of course that's going to terrify you. Put you under basically means, well, it's like hypnosis or enthrallment. I put you in a trance to calm you down and take away your pain, as well as make you forget seeing my eyes, but I didn't have a chance to get to that part. My eyes are naturally red, not brown. The brown is just a glamour. Yeah, sure, I can take that away. Here's my actual eyes. I guess that feels more honest now, huh? Also, could I get you something to eat? I can call over that waitress there. Wait for her to come over. All right. Question time then. I cannot eat solid food. You're correct. Right, the steak. I felt pretty sick the next day. Not too bad, though. Raw and bloody meat is just barely over the line of what I can't eat, so it was fine to stomach. Plus, your blood definitely helped make it better. You did not know about that, right? I may have thralled you twice, and then fed from you at the end of the first date. I'm really, really sorry. I know it is a breach of all boundaries and trust, and I swear I didn't want to do it, but I hadn't drunk anything in days because I didn't want to check out on going on the date, so I had to. I know that doesn't excuse it, though. Yes, I agreed to the date because I was aiming to feed on someone. No, going on a date to feed is not something I've done before. It wasn't my idea to either. I'm not even the one who made my profile on that ridiculous dating app. It was my brother. He's been extremely on my case recently about being more like an actual vampire, which I guess means manipulating people and using them as food. But he still somehow convinced me into doing, well, all of that. Overbearing is kind of an understatement. He thinks everything he does is right, and most of the time I have to go along with it since he's older. Age in many cases is the same as power for vampires. That or authority. What? Sorry, that caught me so off guard. You want to know what your blood tastes like? Seriously? It does not taste like pudding. Probably. I've never actually had pudding, so I wouldn't know. I haven't ever had to describe to someone what their blood tastes like. It almost makes me squeamish. No, I'm not uncomfortable. Don't worry. Oh, waitress coming. No more blood talk for a second. You should order some food if you'd like. Hi. I'll just have a water, thank you. They're contacts. Me and my friend were at a costume party and I forgot to take them out. Here's the menus back. Thank you. Late night pancakes. You got a sweet tooth? Somehow that doesn't surprise me. But topic at hand since she's gone. Your blood. Whew. I don't know if it's because I haven't had fresh blood in ages, but it was indescribably delicious. I think in the moment, I called it ambrosia. That's how good it was. Like heaven on my tongue. Simply thinking about it is making me hungry, and I ate before I came here. Is this weird? I'm sorry, I shouldn't talk about you like that. You are the furthest thing from just food to me. True, you are the one who asked. Something makes me think that's not a question on your list. Why have I never eaten pudding before? Simple. Because I can't eat it. No, I couldn't have tried it when I was human. I was never human. I'm a born vampire. It's certainly interesting. Absolutely a different experience than most have. My entire family are vampires, and it's all I've ever known. Makes it a bit difficult to understand what some of my peers go through. That's right, I mentioned before that my family's business is in food distribution. That does mean blood. I would rather not talk about that. There's a reason I work with the financial part of the business. I mostly try to ignore how the rest of it works. What's your next question? Well, I've never been asked if I enjoy being a vampire before. I don't know if I can even answer that. Drinking blood in and of itself is second nature to me. But I don't like drinking from humans. How vampire society itself works is, suffocating, to say the least. I've always been told that I feel like that because of how many people I'm below in it, though. Next question, please. I am 212 years old. 213 in just over a month. It's on the younger side for us. I'm also the youngest of my siblings. I think I may actually be a bit younger looking than you are. Suppose I am always the runt. I have 5 siblings with varying age gaps between us. We don't really celebrate birthdays. I think many of us don't keep track at all. I don't think I ever asked you how old you are, actually. Oh, I could never imagine that. Being so young, but at the same time being a full adult, having lived so much life so quickly. We age pretty interestingly. The rate at which we physically age gets slower as we get older. Turned vampires, too. It's not like those movies where someone gets turned and then they're stuck being 17 for all eternity. That honestly sounds like a worse curse than vampirism. I'm glad we're back to this point, talking and laughing together. I enjoy it so much. That's good. What if, for a bit, we talked about something other than my being a vampire? I like that normalcy. Wonderful. Do you have any more work stories? Or have you been doing anything interesting with your hobbies recently? Please tell me everything about it then. I've been going on too much and I could listen to you talk for hours. So let me get this straight. You and your friends snuck into an R-rated movie when you were barely even teenagers by dressing your friend up as your mom? How young does your mom look for that to have worked? Right. Please finish the story. I'm on the edge of my seat. Apologies. Shit, it's my father. I have to take this. I'll just be a moment. Hello? No, sir, I am not in my office. I am not needed this evening until the board meeting at 2. Is there something you need from me? I do not mean to be rude in any way at all, but I'm spending some time with a friend right now. Of course, a vampire friend. I intend to keep my promise to you that I'm not going to keep human friends anymore. Complication? Yes, sir. I can come to the office now if I'm needed. It's going on 12 now. I can change clothes and be there at 12:30. I would not want to disappoint. I'll see you and Edric then. Good day to you as well, sir. I unfortunately have to leave. You heard that? How? Oh, that window does seem to be open. Well, you know why I need to go then. I did lie to my father about you. He'd have my head for being friendly with a human, let alone romantically involved. Are we still romantically involved, actually? I shouldn't assume, and it's entirely okay if you don't want to be after everything. I have to earn it back? You cheeky little thing. Sounds like a wonderful challenge. To start, let me pay for your dinner. Since you aren't done, I'll give you some cash to pay for it. There, this should be well more than enough to cover it. Use what's left to buy yourself whatever you'd like, or towards your rent. I'm quite aware there's over 200 there. Think of it as a sorry for skipping out on dinner and for everything else. It's no problem at all. And please, really consider if you really want to be a part of this before we meet up again, to be mixed up with me and a world of vampires. Thank you. And, there's no one else in the restaurant besides that waitress, and she's busy wiping down the bar. Would you like to see a magic trick? Yes, some vampire magic. I bid you adieu. Have a wonderful night and many more, Pudding.